I am going to cry. Before I begin, I'd like to read this note from 2013. On this note, you wrote, "The day I marry you will be the best day of my life." I held on to this note closely and prayed about it every single night. From the tender ages of 15 and 17, we knew that this day would come. When we tell people that we are truly best friends, I don't think they understand how serious we are. We have this amazing ability to love each other more and more with each and every day. For some, love is hard, but loving you is by far the easiest thing that I have ever done. We built our first home this year, and it has been an epic, endless sleepover ever since. What people don't see is us running around the house on Saturday mornings, blasting music and dancing like complete weirdos, gasping for air because we can't stop laughing. Or making shadow puppets on the ceiling before we go to bed with our flashlights laying on our chests. Before I begin my vows, I wanted to say thank you for being my best friend and being my soulmate.
Alexa Raven Metcalf, where do I even begin? I look up to God every day and wonder how He placed such a perfect person into my life. I always knew you were the one. Something in my heart loved you before I knew it. You are the most beautiful, loving, and amazing woman in the world. Love is a huge deal, but loving you is easy. I promise to love you, cherish you, and be the best man I could ever be to you and our future family. Alexa, you have yet to fail me.
When I saw you standing there under the stars, I knew it wouldn't be the...
I can't remember a time that we didn't surpass our goals that we set for our relationship, and that's one thing I will always cherish in our marriage. No matter the day, the time, the week, we will continue to grow with each other and cherish every moment spent together. The times I spend with you are times I have always dreamed of.
We could write an endless story through the struggle and the glory. By your side, I will stay. We will never fade away.
It feels as if this life is unreal, but we're actually here today to say I do forever. I will not take our time together for granted, and because words cannot do it, I promise to show you for the rest of my life how much I love you. I promise to hold your hand through the good and bad times. I promise to lift you up during the times you may feel down. I promise to be faithful, loyal, and to give my full attention to you. I promise to always get you cookies, any kind you like, and I promise when we're old and gray to still love you the same.
I'd be wrong.
Marriage is a lifelong commitment full of love, compassion, and confidence. I vow to you that I will be by your side, nurture you, love you, support you, and continue to push our family to success. I thank you every day that you chose me to say I do to you forever. I couldn't imagine any other beautiful bride besides you to be standing in front of me today. God took me down this path, and I thank Him every day you were on it. I believe in you, the person you will grow to be, and the couple we will be together. With my whole heart, I take you as my wife, acknowledging and accepting your faults and strengths as you do mine. I promise to be faithful and supportive and always make our family's love and happiness my priority.
Brandon and Alexa, by the power vested in me by the state of Florida, I am pleased to pronounce you husband and wife, sealed together today, both in law and in love, under the eyes of God. Now for the moment we've all waited 7 years for, Brandon, you may kiss your bride.
There's a beauty that guides us.
I will be yours in plenty and in want, in sickness and in health, failure and in triumph. I will dream with you, celebrate with you, and walk beside you through whatever our lives may bring. You are my person, my love, and my life, today and always.
for a long time. I never found nobody like you. I saw you order up on my tie, and suddenly I wanted to. Got your name, got your number, and we talked till they turned on the lights. I was looking for a long time. I didn't know that night I'd find my person, my heartbeat, my slow dance, my Sunday morning sipping on coffee in bed, my when you know best friend, the stealer of my t-shirts, my reason for speeding home from work, my saving grace, my everything. I've never been more sure that you're my person. Even when you blow the punchline, nobody makes me laugh like you do. Every minute is a long time. If I ain't holding on to you, you're my staying on the weekend, you're my come undone.
My name is Terry, mother of the groom, and I would like to say thank you all for coming today to help celebrate the marriage of my son Brandon and his new wife Alexa. Although we have already been a family for several years, today it makes it official and I couldn't be happier. I want to share a little story about my son and why he is going to make an amazing husband to Alexa. When Brandon was 7, he found out that he was going to be a big brother. He was so happy and told me he wanted a little sister. I said to him, "You don't want a brother?" He said, "No, I don't want to share my toys." Well, when she was born, all that changed. He is such a great big brother to her. He wanted to help feed her, bathe her, hold her, and rock her to sleep. By loving her, protecting her, and caring for her, being a part of her growing up, helped shape him for the man he is today. These life lessons will carry on into his marriage. Brandon, I'm so very blessed to have you for my son. I am so very proud of you. You have truly grown into an exceptional young man, my gentle giant with a sweet soul. Your loving and caring heart is hard to find and one to keep. I love you to the moon, back, and beyond. To Alexa, I'm so happy you are marrying my son. You make him so very happy. Thank you for loving my son the way that you do. You are loving, loyal, devoted, and your friendship to each other is undeniably very close and special. I am so blessed that you and I have a very close bond, to our late night girl talks, to shopping, getting our nails done, family vacations, and I know that our bonds will continue to grow. I am truly honored to call you my daughter-in-law. Welcome to the family. I can't wait to see both you grow in your relationship and the many blessings headed your way. Congratulations to you both. I love you.
Thank everybody for coming out. You obviously mean a lot to these two, and that means the world to me. Secondly, I also would like to thank Old Ocala for just making my baby's day amazing, doing everything that you wanted. I want to extend my gratitude to the bridal party and the mothers who helped put all this together, those who stayed up late, who got up early, went to the store after store, and had to pull their inner Alexa out of them. We can all say that seeing these two happy as they are is all worth it. So, now our part. Look at my daughter, y'all. Isn't she beautiful? I couldn't be happier that she has this handsome guy sitting right next to her. People ask me all the time how I feel about her getting married. They sometimes ask if she can marry anyone in the world, who can I see her marrying? Without a doubt, at all, it would be Brandon. 100% hands down, Brandon is the one. So, I know the fact, the way you guys are, you guys like made each other. You guys came through some craziness. So, I've watched you all grow up. Brandon, I've known you since you were 5 years old. I've watched you grow into the man you are. I like Brandon, but. I'll take Brandon golfing, but. There's none of that. You were like awesome. You are. You're, like I said, a gentle giant. And this is my baby girl. The reason my existence. And now God gave me an extra person to protect her. Unlimited happiness for her. Amazing future ahead. I don't have to worry about it. I can't ask for anything more. I know that I'm going to support these two in all they do for as long as I'm here. And now I ask if each and every one of us could congratulate them. Alexa, Brandon, I love you guys. Congratulations to you both. And may you all have a long, fulfilling life of happiness. I love you. Cheers.
Brandon Dion Salter. God laid down his pen and wrote our love story long before our time. When I was a little girl, I remember praying for my very own Prince Charming. And little did I know we were growing up side by side each other. 7 years ago, on my 16th birthday, you asked me to officially be your girlfriend. 2 years ago, you asked me to be your wife. And 15 minutes before walking down this aisle, I thanked God for allowing each and every one of my dreams to come true. When you proposed, I didn't say yes. I said, of course, because this is the day that I have dreamed of my entire life. The love we possess is pure and genuine. We've grown up, but never apart. We have witnessed each other grow from young children into amazing individuals, loving each other through each and every phase. You love me with a heart that is so rare it's almost unbelievable. Every day, you remind me how proud you are of my accomplishments. You inspire me to be the best version of myself, and you give me hundreds of reasons why to wake up with a smile on my face. I'll never quite understand why God chose us to bless with such a beautiful fairy tale love story. We have been in each other's lives for as long as we can both remember, and our love grows stronger and stronger with each and every day. God blessed us with every intent that we belong together. Every night, I pray that our love will continue to grow stronger and that we never allow ourselves to become too busy that we forget to live every day as if it could be our last. With you, I feel valued, respected, safe, and loved like no other. You keep me grounded, love me unconditionally, and taught me to love deeply, live freely, and take each and every day as it comes. And most importantly, you taught me to not only be patient with others, but to be patient with myself. You taught me how to love myself for who I am. And I want to say thank you from the deepest depths of my heart, because 7 years ago, you saved me from myself. I bled, and you repaired. I judged myself, and you made me feel beautiful. And you showed me that life is truly such a beautiful thing. Helping me with the loss of my grandfather this year showed me how amazing God really is. My grandfather loved you more than you will ever know, and he gave me his blessing to marry you not long after we began dating. You impacted his life tremendously, and you allowed him to experience having a grandson, and I could never thank you enough for that. He was the most loving, caring, and selfless human being I know. I promise that every day I will wake up with that same love in my heart as he did every single morning. I also promise to never allow us to forget to stop and smell the flowers as he would. With this, I vow to never judge your dreams and desires. I vow to never let you be alone. I vow to be your light when you're surrounded in darkness, and I vow to love you with everything that I am. I vow to chase your dreams and ambitions as if they were my own. I vow to always stand by your side with a pure and loyal heart. I vow to walk with you through all aspects of life. I vow that I am far from perfect, but I will remind you each and every day how perfect you are for me. And lastly, I vow to always support you even when you take the kitchen scissors to cut the few blades of grass that you missed with the mower to make sure our yard is perfect. I can't express how happy I am to watch you become a father one day. We can finally cheer on our kids from the stands, host the coolest sleepovers ever, and laugh silently until our bellies hurt while stuffing stockings on Christmas Eve. We will raise them to live every day with a pure and gentle heart. I vow to choose you today, tomorrow, and every day that follows until our hands are wrinkly and aged. From this day forward, my hand, my heart, and my purity will forever be yours. I love you with everything that I have and everything that I am, until the end of our days. Thank you for being the answer to all of my prayers. Love, your wife.